Hello, everybody. Hello. And how is everybody doing? Look, trying to get a little situated. You know how I do, y'all. How are you guys doing this evening? Drop it in the feed and let me know how you're doing. I want to welcome you all to another episode of the Vision Board Show. And you guys don't know, we come on here every week and actually we talk about the vision board. And here, this is where you say believe in your dreams. This is actually, let me turn around a little bit. This is a one goal in the bag that we have. And here, one goal in the bag, everything's in here, you guys, down to, let me open it up for you and let me show you. Of course, we have magazines, so you don't even have to, this is no excuse why you cannot get get your vision board done. You won't have to worry about getting any scissors. We have the board as well as, and then you guys are going to see some things that I love. This is okay, you guys, if you don't know, this is my habit, is the pens. I don't know if you guys caught the first show when I talked about the power in the pen and how it's more than just writing. It's more than just the color. It's a lot into it. If you're looking to connect to see how the power in the pen really connects to your what's next and how you can use it, go to episode 1 and then you can definitely connect to that. But tonight is all about, let's first and foremost, before I even go any further, those of you who do not know me, my name is Pamela and I am your host, and also I am the founder of Vision Made Me Network. And so what we do here, I love vision boards. Who doesn't? Because I have 5 of them. 5. Literally 5. And so I want everyone, they're fun to put together for those of you who likes to do some arts and crafts. And it's also good for you, those of you who are like me, goal setters, who are planners, who are wanting something that is tangible, but is also able to hold me accountable for my what's next. So that is what the vision board does. And it can work for you. So let me say this. Everyone's always like, it doesn't work. It does. So if you have any questions on how you can get your vision board to work, drop it in the feed. We can definitely address that today. But before I get into more on today's topic and getting to your questions, let me do what we always do at the beginning of the show. So this week's power word, do you guys see it? Is scrolling through the bottom down here, is sensational. I chose that word because I need for all of you to understand that you are sensational. And when you have that bad moment in your day and you need a pick me up, sensational is it. And know that you are that sensational person. So write it down. And as we normally do on our power words, you can put it on your board, right? Let me turn it around. You can put it on your board so you can remind yourself. You can write sensational on post-it notes, post it around. But then remember, the power words is all about getting you to the what's next of your moment in the day. We all have them days where we're hitting that wall. And so we always have a power word of the week. So this week's power word is sensational. And then this week's affirmation is, are you ready? You may not control the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them, by Maya Angelou. Let me read that one more time for you. You may not control the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. That is by Maya Angelou. And why do you need the affirmation? Again, it is another part of where it plays the same part as the power word. Sometimes we need more words to give us inspiration. We need more to get us over that hump. And what perfect way to do it is the affirmation. So those are this week's affirmation and power word. And then today's topic, you guys, we need to talk about what obstacle I faced. which almost hung me up on where I wasn't almost able to get all my goals accomplished that I had set on my board, which is okay because those goals that are not accomplished on my board next month first show I'm gonna start putting together a vision board. So if you are interested in putting together your vision board with me during the show, I can send, and you are interested in purchasing a one goal in a bag type of kit, drop it in the feed, or you can DM me and I will get you the instructions on how we can get this to you. Definitely, I would love for you to sit down with me and do a vision board. I love vision boards. They work. I'll walk you through it. And as we do here in the show, we talk about them. We talk about the vision boards. We talk about the obstacles that we face. We talk about ways, even last week, we talked about 10 ways to get organized to allow us get to working on our what's next, which is on our vision board. So if you missed that episode was really good. We came up with some unique ways of getting through to help you get organized, such as a planner, I'm switched over to a electronic planner instead of paper. A little hard to believe, but yes, I've done it, as well as even starting decluttering my desk. And so, if you're looking for ways to help you to declutter your mind or your area and help you get focused on your what's next, check out last week's episode where we talked about 10 ways to get you organized for your what's next. So this week, because look, I could talk all day for you to you guys. So this week we're going to talk about what almost tripped me up, and I'm sure it's tripped all of you up on the obstacles that you face that you weren't able to get your goals completed. Me personally, it was the word no. Do you hear me? That was the most hardest word for me to have to say to someone is no. And so what I started realizing is I was first when I said what I didn't even say no, I felt my anxiety levels raise. I was getting angry at everybody around me who had not even a part into making that decision for me not to even say no. I was just angry. I should have been angry. I was more angry at myself, but I was taking it out on others. And then I realized I took a step back and I started to take inventory of me. And so the way I've started, one thing I've done to incorporate into my daily life, and actually it was one of the tools and tips I've started that I suggested last week, is starting to keep a timer of my day. Because what I find myself is I would have a list of things to do for someone else, but my list will get pushed to the side. And that's not fair. That's not fair to me, and that's not fair to you because it comes at play into my work, me coming in here to empower you. So I want you to understand the power in the word no is huge, you guys. So what I've started to do is I actually implemented into my day-to-day life now. I do use a timer. And actually there's an electronic, it's Toggl, Toggl, that you can use and you can track what you're doing and how long it has taken you to do it. And so I did that. And I did it 2 days after I said I'm going to start using no more. But I did it first to see, okay, where is all my time going to? Why was I feeling drained on not wanting to work on things that I know I needed to work on? Why was I feeling defeated when I still know I can do it? I'm very confident in what I can do and what I can bring to the table. And so then that's when I'm like, okay, this is it. I will use Toggl, and each time I work on a different piece of my day. And guys, I'm always talking to you about doing some time blocking, which I do, but I wanted to get down deeper because I want to start making my days worth the money, right? I want to make it worth my while. I want to impact you. And the only way I can do that is by finding out really where is my time going. And I noticed a lot of my time was being wasted on not saying no. And I'm telling you this because as you are working on your vision board and you're setting your goals for the month, you have to understand there's going to be times where things are, or people, or things, or goal, or something is going to come, or going to come and they're going to take you away from your vision or your goal or your what's next. And sometimes you have to say no. And it's okay to say no. And so I've now come to peace with myself. How I've come to peace with myself, I've started journaling. And I've even talked about in one of the episodes where we talked about journaling is such a amazing tool. It is such an amazing tool, and it's such a relaxing tool to be used and incorporate into everybody's life. Even you women that are working in the corporate world, that is journaling is amazing. It allows you to take off what is sitting on your shoulders and you can put it on paper and you can close up your journal for a little bit, breathe, open it back up and start facing what is really sitting on your shoulders and how to remove that obstacle. So for me, I started to realize that I was not able to say no, or I could say no, but I felt like, okay, I could give it 5 minutes of my attention when it really was more like 30 minutes. And that 30 minutes could have been used for something else. So I have started tracking my time. I have started realizing I have the right to say no. And I want you to say, and the reason why I feel this is so important today is, as you see the sign above me, it says think big. For those of you who are listening to the podcast, I have a sign above me that says think big. Well, the only way we're going to be able to think big is we have to face the obstacles that we're facing. And mine this week, I've really been paying attention and have been very intentional on what I'm doing, was not being able to say no to certain things or certain people. So now I'm able to actually, I've created a boundaries, and I've also created and taken it deeper. I've even started to keep track of my time. Yes, I was using time blocking, but I wasn't using it to the fullest. So I really started using the Toggl, Toggl, and it's free, you guys. And you can use it to start using your time, track your time. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing this, and the reason why I'm doing it, because someone just texted me, well, why are you doing it? It's so that I can become more productive next month. Next month is November, and you guys, right around the corner is December, and I got a lot going on. So I know you guys have a lot going on for your what's next. And one way to get everything under control before the holidays come is to start keeping track of my time and being intentional on what I'm going to get served, or who I'm going to serve or give time to serve. So with that being said, this week I really had to learn on no is my power word, and I can say no, and I have the right to say no, and being intentional on who I'm going to give space to and how much time I'm going to give space to them. So I hope tonight has helped you to even doing your vision board, right? You know, when we do our vision boards, we're putting on here, those of you who are doing one, you're putting on here words, phrases, pictures that are reminding you of your goal. And when you do it, you have to be intentional on what you're going to work on. That's how this works, you guys. It really does work. So if you're needing more help, or you want to ready to work on your goals for next month, you guys can text me at the number below, which is 614-653-7377. And also, I have a free gift for you. Who doesn't like a free gift? If you text gift at the number 614-653-7377, I will send you a free gift and I'll connect to you. So tonight was all about talking about our vision boards. How many goals did you get done? What obstacle that you face? Of course, I faced the power in the not saying no and realizing I had to create boundaries and I started doing time study on me so I can realize that next month is going to be more productive. And how I'm going to be more productive is being intentional with my time and whom I'm giving it to. So I hope tonight has been helpful for you. If you find this episode is very if it's very powerful or you feel that someone can benefit from this, please share. If you were catching the replay on one of the larger platforms, I would love to have you give feedback or write your comments, because the comments moves me up the ladder. So if you have any questions or any comments or concerns that you would like for me to address here on the Vision Board Show, drop them in the feed. I will definitely do that. Or you guys, now you can connect to me and you can text me at 614-653-7377. And oh yeah, you guys, tonight's show was sponsored by Vision Made Vision Board. Vision Made Vision Board is a kit. Actually, we have two now. We have a 30-day kit where you can set 30-day goals, or we have a 90-day kit where you can sit down and create 3 goals at one time, but then you have a system that can help you walk you through. If you're interested in either one of those kits, which are amazing, you can text me or you can DM me. So knowing that you can go after your what's next. And lastly, those of you who are wanting more women empowerment, you wanting more support, if you're looking for a bigger tribe or another tribe besides the tribe here, join me tomorrow here, 8:30 on Envision Me podcast. Well, tomorrow will be our last show where we are doing a series on Love Shouldn't Hurt. And I'll bring on another amazing guest. And so until until tomorrow, you guys, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all take care of yourself. And listen, I want to see your vision board. So good, take a picture of it. Send it to me at area code 614-653-7377. And let me see your vision boards. And let's get going on your what's next for next month. Take care, you guys, and have an amazing evening. Bye, everybody.